So, the election happened, okay? Election happened. It's been forever, about 5 days now, and there are riots. The riots started the day after Trump was elected. He was officially, not officially, but they came in on the 9th, like 2 o'clock in the morning, saying Donald Trump is projected to win the presidency. He came out, he gave a speech. Day after that, riots. Riots all over the place. There's Portland, wherever the hell, they're everywhere. All over California, all over Washington, all over Oregon. It's ridiculous. And they're funded by George Soros with the Move On organization. You can find that out very easily. These aren't just people that hate Donald Trump coming out. These are people that are paid. They're paid to destabilize nations. And that's not a conspiracy theory anymore. That's straight up fact. But in between all these fake protesters, all these paid protesters, there are real people out there. There are people that think Donald Trump's actually going to cause a nuclear war. There are people out there that think Donald Trump's going to attack China. There are people out there that think that deporting illegals is racist. Now, look, I put all my marbles on this election. I said if Donald Trump loses this election, America is over. It's screwed. And a lot of people put their marbles the other direction. They said if Donald Trump wins this election, America's screwed. And I can't find out a reason why. They think that he's a misogynist. They think he's a racist. Of course, he had that one pussy grabbing incident, which obviously, if you listen to it really, it was two men that were really out of touch with reality, having an awkward conversation about. They were trying to dominate each other. They were trying to say, I out jock you, I guess. I don't know how else to put it, guys. It's obvious when you look at it that this is just, if you're a guy, you can easily notice that this was just a cringeworthy chance at just saying, I'm better than you at getting women. That's what it was. It's like, they just let me do whatever I want. They like me, and I'm pretty much David Hasselhoff. That's what that was. That wasn't, I can just take advantage of any woman I want to. No, it wasn't. It was talking about how good he is with women. It wasn't talking about how good he is at taking advantage of women. But that's how I saw it. You could see it however you want, I guess. I mean, it's up to opinion. But calling a bunch of people misogynists for voting him in doesn't mean anything. It doesn't. They're not. Of course you vote someone that represents you, but I'm sure the other 47% of America isn't deleting court subpoena documents. They just support a woman that does. They're not out there taking money from all these different countries that, want U.S. intelligence. They're not doing that. They just support someone who is. And that's not up for debate. That's how I saw it. I saw it as Hillary Clinton, the obvious criminal who has done many things wrong to this country and is sucking the life out of it. That's how I saw it as. You could see it however you want, Donald Trump wasn't a perfect candidate. He was not a perfect messenger. Like, some guy on CNN said it the other day. He said it perfectly. He said Donald Trump is an imperfect character, he said Donald Trump is an imperfect model for a perfect movement. I think he said something like that. And it's a huge movement, guys. This is an anti-establishment, anti-corruption movement. It's a populist movement. We want to be heard. The people want to be heard. We don't want our leader, the leader of the free world, we do not want them out there just taking money from everybody just to get what they want done. That's not what people want. They didn't elect him because he was a misogynist or racist, which he's not. They elected him because he portrayed that message. So all these people freaking out thinking the world's going to end because all these racists are in the world, they don't know what they're talking about. They're looking at the character, they're looking at the portrayer, they're not looking at the message, they're not looking at the movement. And it's ridiculous in that regard. They just think, Hillary Clinton, you look at Hillary Clinton supporters, look, half of America is, actually a little bit less than half, shots fired, are criminals. That's no other way to put it. They're criminals and they should be in prison, and they're cheating out the American public, and they're trying to undermine their democracy, is what, if you go by that logic, is what they are, and that's not what it is. And I think H3H has a great video on it. You check it out. But people are just taking this way too far.